Yay.
Okay. This is the first episode of Under the Minnfluence. What up?
I feel so special.
Oh my, like, well, you should. Seriously, shout out. It's E White, hanging out right now with Faye Tattoos, out here just killing it. You have a grand opening this weekend of your new shop, Weird Ink Society,
Yes.
which is incredible. But I want, like, obviously the tattoo community is massive here in the Twin Cities, right? And so
Crazy.
like, yeah, bro, for sure. And it's just like a matter of like trying to stand out and trying to get gigs and everything like that. So I'm curious, what inspired you to get into tattooing? How'd you start out? Like, what was the vibe like?
I mean, I wanted to do it like back in high school, but back in the early 2000s wasn't the respectable thing for, a lady to do. And so I did the whole college degree thing. And yeah, just life took me in a couple weird ways. I ended up managing a chain of spas for a couple years and quit it all, gave up the corporate salary and everything to move back to my hometown and learn how to tattoo from one of my friends that did it out of high school. And I have an art degree. Illustration's what I've always done. And so it's awesome. It's the perfect thing. And can't say more about how much I love it.
No, for sure. I mean, like, and your work speaks for itself. Seriously, you have like such a creative mind. So a little bit for something everybody here. So me and I'm sorry, your real name is Savannah, right? Or
Jordan.
Why am I saying Savannah? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
People call me Jordan, Faye. I answer to a lot of things.
So I'll rock with Faye. We'll stay with Faye for sure. I'm terrible at reading. I'm sorry, I took a terrible guess. You're good. But Faye and I have been working on a concept for tattoos involving Paul Bunyan and a bag of cheese curds. Like it's crazy because like I've seen so much of your work and you have such a like interesting like style to you where you're like not afraid to go super bold. Like what inspires that?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. I just I love neo-traditional and I can't do realism to save my life. So and there's a phrase in tattooing, bold will hold. So I that's just where I've always gone, I guess.
For sure. So you're doing this in between, or you just finished up a couple of tattoos. What were you working on earlier when we were?
One was like a wolf head with a little butterfly in its nose and some crystals. It was really cute. And then the other one was like a potion bottle filled with like a beach scene, like some waves and a sunset and like a big rose, and it was super cool.
That's so sick. No, I just love like the creativity behind all your stuff. Like you're not afraid to like go outside the box and you always want to be original. And I think that's something that like, yeah, it's so important in tattooing, right? It's just like to be yourself and have your own mark, right?
Well, and there's so much about art, like the phrase is there is no original ideas, right? And so it's like I look at all of my favorite tattoo artists and I'm like, oh cool, that dude did a skull, a rose, and a squirrel, I don't know. And so I was like I could do a skull, rose, and a squirrel, but it's not going to look anything like that because there's a lot of rip-off people in this industry and I refuse to be that person. Absolutely. So.
I feel like you always have those like posers out there that just aren't afraid to like, rip everybody off and everything, or like do the stereotypical like American traditional eagle that everybody has that like ever, not that those aren't bad, but at the same time, it's just like everybody like kind of does those cop outs sometimes, right?
There was, I'm not going to name any names, but one of my friends who's a tattoo artist in the cities, one of his tattoos, his flash design, he put on Instagram, and then a big name tattoo artist that is on a TV show that has over 1 million followers directly ripped off that design, reposted it on his story as a wanna do. And then when my friend called him out on it, was like, hey, you didn't even make any changes. This is actually the exact picture that I took. The guy said that my friend just wanted his 15 minutes of fame and to just leave, and that it wasn't that he had no valid argument. It's like, no, you ripped off a dude. Like I said, like you can be inspired by other people, absolutely, but like to take even the exact picture that this guy took, it was pretty bad.
Oh my god, that's so awful. Like at least give him credit, like at him or something,
No. Yeah, nothing.
Oh my god, dude, seriously, people are petty out here, man. Seriously. I feel that in radio. Like sometimes I'll do a break or something like that, and I'll hear somebody in a different city do the exact same break that I did, and I'm like, okay, bro, cool. Like, way to steal my stuff. Yeah, thanks for the credit, buddy. You know. Let's talk about Weird Ink Society. Let's talk about the shop itself. You're so excited, obviously. I mean, your first shop. Well, no, is your first shop you've owned?
My first shop.
Yeah.
The shop I was at prior to this was the second shop that the old owner, or the owner of those shops, had owned. And he tattooed at his other shop, and so he kind of left me to help manage a little bit with the last shop. So a lot of people think it was my shop, but it wasn't. So this is my first shop.
That's crazy. That's awesome. And like, this weekend's gonna be massive for you. I mean,
I'm so excited.
Oh my God, seriously. I'm excited for you too. Like, the grand opening is going to be incredible. You're doing actually some fundraising work as well, which is awesome. Yep. So who are you working with? What's going on there?
So it's called the Sojourner Project. They're a women's shelter. They really help not just like give women a place to go in times of need, but they really help advocate for them legally and things like that. And again, not trying to name any names, but the shop that we ended up taking over used to be a tattoo shop. And so that shop, the old owner had some really bad reputations, as well as around the treatment he had with women. And so this is a shout out to the entire community. We are not that shop. We have nothing to do with them. And it is one of the pillars, you can see on our website, it's one of the pillars of our business motto that we want to continue being part of the community, not just having a shop in the community, if that makes sense. So we'll be doing fundraisers pretty regularly, and it just seemed like this was the perfect one. Also, because all of the tattoo artists we have at this shop are all female. So
I was about to say that. That's amazing. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, talk about like female representation in the tattoo world. You're just taking it all out. Seriously.
Yeah, the only guy in the shop is my husband. The poor guy is totally outnumbered, which he actually has a really cool part in the shop. So we're not just a tattoo shop, we are design and apparel as well. So he's got a great graphic design business, and his whole thing has always been that no matter the size of your business, no matter your budget, you should always be able to get good design. And so he's got really affordable rates for business cards, websites, stuff like that. And we also do apparel. So if you need any t-shirts printed or mugs or hats or anything, we do small batch orders. So it's a whole project going on over here. There's lots of stuff all the time.
I'm so here for it. Seriously. Like, you're taking like the idea of the Weird Ink Society and taking it to like a whole nother world, right? Like, you're not just a tattoo shop, you're like a brand. That's amazing.
What originally we just wanted to call it Weird Ink, and that was already taken by a different company. And I don't remember how we stumbled upon Weird Ink Society, but I was like, I love that. It's like high society is very exclusive, and we're not that. We are inclusive, and we're here for the weirdos. And I just that's where the society part comes from.
I love it so much. I'm super excited for you guys this weekend. Super excited to get to the shop at one point for sure. We're gonna get those like cheese curds tattooed on me somewhere. You're gonna make me.
I've already got sketches, so
I'm so here for it. Oh my God, dude, it's amazing. If nobody follows you on TikTok, like, your TikToks are awesome. Seriously.
Thank you.
No, for sure. As one from one TikTok connoisseur to another, like, you know, we're definitely out here making it happen. What do you feel like social media, obviously Instagram, you show your pictures of your tattoos and everything like that, but TikTok, how is that like elevated your brand and like just what you've been doing with your shop and like, you know, building camaraderie within like, you know, the community and everything?
TikTok is such a weird thing that happened in 2020. Right? I remember my husband in January was like, you need a TikTok. It's the way that everything's going. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get the app that all the 12-year-olds are dancing on. Like, that's not a thing. Right. And then quarantine happened, and I was like, I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
Facts.
So yeah, so I just there was a trend, and I'm sure you've seen it. It's like, you know, things in my smart home that just make sense, or like things, you know, and so I wanted to play off of that, and it exploded beyond all all recognition. And one of my favorite things is especially with everything that happened last year with George Floyd, it really gave me a platform to show people that no matter the color of your skin, you deserve and can have a good color tattoo. And one of the most amazing and also kind of heartbreaking thing is a ton of people have reached out to me, including other artists, that are like, help me understand this better, help me understand color theory, like I want to educate myself and get better. And never did I in my entire life think that 6 years into this huge industry that I would be having other experienced artists come to me for advice. And it makes me very happy that I can share that, and TikTok helped with that, so.
And what a way to use your platform, right? Like not just use it for like entertainment, but use it for like the benefit of like the community and society in general. Like
one of the main reasons I actually started doing it is because very often something that will happen here at a tattoo shop and we'll all kind of bitch about it because it's the same like problem that's happened a few times. And I was like, how can I make it so that I don't have to bitch about this thing anymore, but also not put the blame on the client? Because sometimes people just don't know. So it's like, give the education so that it helps us out, so we're not stressed out about getting the same thing over and over again, but also the client is now informed in a fun way. So
no, it's super awesome. I love what you're doing. I love everything that's going on with your brand and with Weird Ink Society and everything. And I think I speak for a lot of people who not only love tattoos, but just love like local Twin Cities, brands. They're super excited for this. Definitely.
Yay.
Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. Where can everybody follow you so they know what's up?
So the website for the tattoo shop is weird-ink.com. And I just have to give a shout out to the artists that are working for me. You have no idea the amount of talent that is amongst these ladies. It makes me so incredibly happy.
Gas them up for sure.
So yeah, go check out all of their profiles, weird-ink.com. And yeah, everything of mine is branded at Faye Tattoos, FAE Tattoos. So website, Instagram, TikTok, you want to send me on something on Venmo.
Yeah.
It's all Faye Tattoos.
Hey, no DMs on the IG though. That's one thing I did see.
Well, what's funny is so there's a tattoo artist in Toronto that I follow. Her name's Rebecca Blair. If you don't follow her, you should. She's amazing. And I bought one of her prints the other day, and her Instagram also says no DMs, but I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. And I DM'd her and I was just like, do not respond if you don't want to. I know your thing says no DMs, but I just need to gas you up for a minute for how much I love you and how talented you are and how excited I am to get this print. And she responded back basically what I would have, is like, it's no DMs for tattoo requests, but like if you have a legitimate question or want to tell me how wonderful I am. Right. And so now she's going to come guest spot sometime next year, hopefully, and my mind is blown.
That's amazing. Oh my God, that's so great. No, yeah, sorry, no DMs if you're trying to like slide in for business. If you're trying to be like a homie and stuff like that and give somebody like their flowers, you're good, for sure. Oh my God, Faye Tattoos, I appreciate it. Thank you for being the inaugural guest on Under the Minnfluence.
I'm so honored, seriously.
Oh my God, no, I'm so excited. This was a perfect opportunity to like, for me, I was trying to find the right person and everything, and I was just like, this is dope. We got to go with this. I love tattoos. I think a lot of our listeners love tattoos too, and I think they just need to find some amazing places that they can go. And what a better place to support you guys, with what you're doing and everything you're doing in the community. So much love.
Well, tomorrow is going to be 10 to 6. Open house, come and go. We've got some cool merch, and half of all the proceeds for the day goes to the Sojourner Project, and then 25% of all gift card purchases goes to the Sojourner Project as well. So if anybody out in Radioland is wanting to buy a gift card, know that a portion of that will also go to a good cause. So
awesome. I heard Dave Ryan wants a whole back piece. So like maybe we could see what we could do with it.
Perfect. Yes. Just your face though, doing the Steve-O.
How much money would I have to get for Dave to do that of me? Probably got to be a couple grand for sure.
We should like make some sort of a bet, like if like our proceeds tomorrow get above a certain percentage, he just has to get it.
He has to make it happen. Seriously, just my gorgeous face on his back.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
I'm here for it.
I'm so here for it. Faye, thank you so much. Super excited for tomorrow. Again, everything in there, weird-inc.com, at Faye Tattoos, FAE Tattoos. And yeah, man, hope you guys check it out. Definitely. Thanks so much for hopping on.
Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Thanks.